مصطفى
Yes.
سامعني؟ الصوت عندك مش مظبوط، في interruptions، مش بيقطع.
مظبوط مظبوط.
انت سامعني كويس؟
سامع.
تمام. استنى بس 5 دقايق يكون بقية الناس جت، عشان في حاجة عايزة أقول لكم عليها قبل ما نبدأ.
تمام.
أوكي. مصطفى please
Yes.
unmute. Yes. Okay. Not waste the time. Let's start in the homework until they come.
Okay.
Okay. Not to waste our time. Okay, so this was the homework.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Okay, question number 1.
Okay.
It's a conversation. What is the family talking about? What is the family talking about?
About their past.
Their past. So the parents, or what the parents were like when they were college students, or they're talking about the parents' college days. I can say it this way. So the parents were talking about their college days, or when they were college students. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, it's related to the past, or their past. Question number 2. Fill in the gaps with one word. What's number 1, ya Mustafa? Mustafa?
Study.
No, number 1 is college. David's dad was hard working at college. Number one, college.
Okay.
Okay, he studied every
Evening.
evening. That's correct. And he didn't go
Evening.
out. Sorry, he did it evening. Every evening. He studied every evening. And he didn't go out often. Was a number three.
Quiet.
Quiet. Yes, he was quite young man who didn't enjoy. Number four.
Noisy.
Noisy. Correct. Noisy clubs. On the other hand, David's mom didn't
Study.
study. Correct. Didn't study much. She enjoyed going out lots and she went to parties each
Weekend.
weekend. That's correct. Therefore, she didn't do well in her
Exam.
exams. Correct. Okay. So let's get to this exercise. Three people talking about a secret from their past. Match them with the pictures and write the correct names. And there's one extra picture. So there's one picture you will not use. So picture A is
3.
the name. He's asking you to write the correct names. Write the correct names. And there is one extra picture. So here you have to match the
So
picture
here,
with the names.
okay.
Hmm.
Jacob.
Jacob, correct. B,
B. Denise.
good. C,
It's not with us.
yes, it's extra. Okay, and D is the remaining.
Hugo.
Who? Yeah, good. Number 4, you have to write D for Denise, H for Hugo, and J for Jacob. A,
A will be Hugo.
yes, H. Okay, B,
B. J.
J, correct. C,
G. D.
D, correct. D,
D.
D, H. He or she has different
Yes.
professions now, so this is H. Okay, E,
Jacob. J.
Jacob, yes, J, and the last one, F,
D.
D, that's right. Okay, so let's move to this. This is about the pronunciation of the ED in the past. As I mentioned last session, or as I have indicated, that it has three, or they have three pronunciations. I can say it like D, like D. I can say it like T, or like T, or ed, like ID. It's according to the end of the verb, or the last sound in the verb. Okay, so tell me, what are the verbs that are going to end with the sound, or the sound of the D?
Learned.
Okay, not learned, learned. If you say learned, ed, so it's ID, and it's not correct. So say it like learned. Okay?
Okay.
Learned, And?
Sounded.
No. No. Sounded, add. If you have a verb ending with D or T and you add ED, it's like ed, like wanted, needed, decided, sounded, invited, invented. So this is not correct. Learned. What's after learned? Look, in the T sound, you have
Considered.
Considered, yeah. Okay, and the last one, you still have one verb. And
Searched.
No. Search. If you have a verb ending in ch sound, like if I say touch and I add ed, it's like touched, searched. You didn't study, right?
No, the last session I didn't study.
Yes, that's why you give me wrong answers. Okay, so here,
Yes.
okay, so in the sound of the D, you have this rule is very important. Okay, so,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
so in this part, I have the verb revealed, learned, considered, described. Revealed, learned, considered, described. Here, with the T sound, I have checked, developed, searched, talked. And the last one,
Yes.
you have tasted, sounded, reported, needed.
Needed.
Yes. Okay, study this very well. And this is going to improve
By
your pronunciation. It's very important.
by the way, I wrote them right, but maybe the difference it's my accent
Your what? Accent?
uh, in spelling the word.
You mean pronunciation, not accent.
I have difficult.
Difficulty in the pronunciation. So it's just a matter of practice. Once you practice, it's going to be better. You didn't used to speak English, right? You didn't speak English before,
Yes.
so everything's still new. You are going to find difficulties in the beginning, but once you practice, it's going to be very simple. So that's why I always advise you to practice English every day. Record for yourself. Listen to yourself speaking to understand
Okay.
and to get your mistakes. Okay, very good. So here, read the sentences and choose the best response for each one. So here, number one, I won the lottery. So what should
You
be the
must be
perfect
joking.
answer? Yeah, you must be joking, like kidding. How are you?
I am doing great.
Yes, I'm doing great. Okay, I have something, sorry, I have some big news to tell you.
I am all ears.
Ears, yes, I'm all ears, like I'm listening carefully. Here, I bought a new car yesterday, so
Lucky guy.
lucky guy, that's correct. Okay, here you have some phrases and some words like in the end, of all time, fancy, right, kidding, among. So the word fancy, like something expensive, something yeah, expensive and has a high quality. Expensive and has
Yes.
a high quality. Okay, so here I want to eat something simple tonight. I don't want anything
Fancy.
fancy, right? Press spent the money on books and DVDs, huh? Among, yes, among other things. What is the best-selling movie? What the best-selling
Of all
movie?
time.
Yes, of all time. What is the best-selling movie at all? I think it is Avatar. Okay. You still want to come with me?
Right?
Right? Yes. We couldn't decide where to go, so what we stayed
In
at
the
home.
end,
Yeah, in the end, we stayed at home. Yeah. And the remaining one, two celebrities visited my
hidden.
store today. Celebrities means what? The celebrity is the famous person. So I can say, for example,
Yes.
Michael Jackson is a celebrity. I can say that Ahmed Sa'a is a very big
Famous
celebrity.
person.
Yes, famous
Famous
people.
person.
Yeah, famous people. So here, you're the
Kidding.
remaining one. Yes, you're kidding. You must be joking, or you can't be serious. Do you
Yeah.
have any questions?
No.
No, very good. So please study this rule very well. Study it very
Yes,
well.
I will practice more.
Yes, please. And try to practice the ending of the verbs and try to practice the pronunciation of them. And by the
Okay.
way, I wrote them in the worksheet last time, and I uploaded the worksheet on the group, so you have it already.
The problem is our session is supposed to be tomorrow,
Yes, I know, I
but
know.
it comes to
Yes,
I don't have much time to study.
to
That's the
finish.
problem.
Yes, 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 I know. I'm just giving you the advice. From now on, you have to do this. This is for you, not just for today, and this is for all time. Okay, from now on, as I can say. Okay, Mustafa.
Okay.
Okay, good. So here, the unit of today, it's called Exploring Dreams. Okay, let me ask you something. What is the meaning of dreams?
Something you wish to become true.
Yes, so I can say it's like a target or it's like a goal you would like to achieve
Yes,
or a
yes,
plan for your life. Okay, and it has another meaning. The dream that we see during sleeping or while we're sleeping, we see some things, or so we see many things, many actions while we were sleeping. Okay, so it's a dream.
it's true.
So the dream has two meanings. I can mean that the dream of my life, like my target or my goal, and I can say the dream, it's something I see or something like actions I see while sleeping, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about the dreams we see while sleeping. Okay, but let me tell you or ask you a question. What is the difference between here? Okay, what the difference between dream, okay, and the nightmare? Both, both I see, both I see both of them while sleeping. What's the difference between the dream and the nightmare? Hmm. So,
What is the meaning of nightmare?
okay, I will tell you. I'm just asking if you know, and you don't know. So here, the dream, it can be a pleasant dream, like a happy dream, okay? And it can be a bad dream, like a nightmare. So the nightmare, it's a bad dream.
Yes,
The nightmare is the bad or a horrible dream. So we got two types of dreams. I can have a pleasant or a happy dream, and I can see a nightmare, like a very bad dream. You got it?
yes,
Good.
yes.
Okay, so have you ever had any nightmares?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about one of them.
One of them,
Hmm.
uh, I dreamed once.
Mm.
I didn't uh,
Mm.
successful in my
You didn't succeed.
succeed
Yeah. Mm.
in my exams
Mm-hmm.
uh, in high school,
Yeah. And what
and
happened? Hmm.
I passed the exam.
I passed the exam. So do you believe in dreams, ya Mustafa?
Excuse me, what are you saying?
Okay. Do you believe in dreams?
Yes,
So do you believe
I
that
believe
dreams can come true? Do you take it as a sign, like if you see something good, so it's a good sign? If you see something bad, so here it's a bad sign?
I will I
Like,
will
huh?
tell you something. If I see a happy dream
Mm-hmm.
while I am sleeping, I
Mm-hmm.
will take it a sign.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a bad dream while I'm sleeping,
Mm.
I will take it.
Uh-huh. You know something? The Egyptian people, like if they say something like a snake or like a rat or a black cat or something like this, they consider it a bad sign. It's like an enemy or
Yes.
something.
Yeah. So,
And if they see something like happiness, like a wedding, or they are happy, they take it with the opposite meaning.
yes,
Um,
that's our problem in our
yeah, exactly. And if you see yourself crying, so yeah, this is something happy. That means that something happy
yeah.
is about to happen to you. So this is our
Like
hmm,
like you saw in your dreams someone is going to be dead.
yeah,
It's supposed to
yeah.
be he
It
will
means
live more.
long life. Yeah. So this is called superstitions. It just beliefs. It's in our considerations, especially the Egyptian people,
Okay.
or the Oriental community. Okay. So let's see here this conversation.
Okay.
You are going to listen to the first part of a conversation. This conversation is between two people, Carol and Dick. What is
Okay.
the topic of their dialogue? So they are going to talk about something. Try to get what are they talking about.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Unit 6 Exploring Dreams. Listening. 1. Listen to the first part of a conversation between Carol and Dick. What is the topic of their dialogue?
Hey, Carol. Do you know anything about dreams?
I know a few things, Dick. While I was studying literature, I took a psychology class at university. One of the topics we discussed was the meaning of dreams.
Well, I had a funny dream last night.
Why don't you tell me all about it?
I'll tell you if you promise not to make fun of me.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, then. In the dream, I was walking in a big forest with huge trees, and I was walking towards a spring. I wanted to sit there and rest for a while. Now that I think about it, there was something unusual about that place.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was beautiful, but a little spooky too. It felt like the kind of place where fairies could show up any minute, or maybe even an old witch.
Ah, that it was a magic forest, right?
You could say that, I guess.
So, what happened next? Did fairies show up, dancing in the moonlight?
I wish. As soon as I got close to the spring, something scary happened.
Really? What? I'm dying to know.
A big snake appeared out of the blue. It raised its head and looked straight into my eyes. I was getting ready to run for my life when I looked into its deep green eyes. Then I was mesmerized, and I couldn't move anymore.
Okay, would you like to listen again, or I think it's so clear.
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. So here, what are they talking about?
They are talking about Dick dream.
Yeah, Dick's dream. So they are talking about Dick's dream. So you have to put apostrophe S to the name, Dick's dream, or the dream of Dick. Okay, so you are going to listen again this time, but for writing true or false. Before you listen, read the sentences.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Finished?
Okay.
Good.
2. Listen again and decide if the following statements are true or false. Write T or F.
Hey, Carol, do you know anything about dreams?
I know a few things, Dick. While I was studying literature, I took a psychology class at university. One of the topics we discussed was the meaning of dreams.
Well, I had a funny dream last night.
Why don't you tell me all about it?
I'll tell you if you promise not to make fun of me.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, then. In the dream, I was walking in a big forest with huge trees, and I was walking towards a spring. I wanted to sit there and rest for a while. Now that I think about it, there was something unusual about that place.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was beautiful, but a little spooky too. It felt like the kind of place where fairies could show up any minute, or maybe even an old witch.
Ah, that it was a magic forest, right?
You could say that, I guess.
So, what happened next? Did fairies show up, dancing in the moonlight?
I wish. As soon as I got close to the spring, something scary happened.
Really? What? I'm dying to know.
A big snake appeared out of the blue. It raised its head and looked straight into my eyes. I was getting ready to run for my life when I looked into its deep green eyes. Then I was mesmerized and I couldn't move anymore.
Okay, so would you like to listen again?
Yes, please.
Sure. Okay.
2. Listen again and decide if the following statements are true or false. Write T or F.
Hey, Carol, do you know anything about dreams?
I know a few things, Dick. While I was studying literature, I took a psychology class at university. One of the topics we discussed was the meaning of dreams.
Well, I had a funny dream last night.
Why don't you tell me all about it?
I'll tell you if you promise not to make fun of me.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right, then. In the dream, I was walking in a big forest with huge trees, and I was walking towards a spring. I wanted to sit there and rest for a while. Now that I think about it, there was something unusual about that place.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was beautiful, but a little spooky too. It felt like the kind of place where fairies could show up any minute, or maybe even an old witch.
Ah, that it was a magic forest, right?
You could say that, I guess.
So, what happened next? Did fairies show up, dancing in the moonlight?
I wish. As soon as I got close to the spring, something scary happened.
Really? What? I'm dying to know.
A big snake appeared out of the blue. It raised its head and looked straight into my eyes. I was getting ready to run for my life when I looked into its deep green eyes. Then I was mesmerized and I couldn't move anymore.
Okay, so Carol is a psychologist?
Yes.
No, she's not. She just attended a psychology class, but she's not a psychologist. So here the answer is false. She was studying literature and she took a psychology class. So Carol is not a psychologist. Okay, Dick's dream took place in the countryside.
He was in the forest.
So
I don't know.
Yeah, so the answer is false.
Yes.
Okay. There was something strange about the place.
True.
Yeah, it was unusual. Here, in the dream, fairies were dancing around a spring. First, let me tell you, what are the fairies? Fairies are some kind of magical creatures, and they have wings. They have a magic stick in their hands, and they can make any wish for you come true. So they are not real. And the spring doesn't mean the spring like the season of the spring. Spring here is a source of water. Source of water. Water comes out of it, like a hole, and water comes out of it. Spring of water. Yes. Okay. So here the answer is
False.
false. Right. A snake attacked Dick in the dream.
False.
False.
He didn't say he's going to be attacked. Yes.
Yes, it wasn't mentioned because he didn't complete the dream. Okay, so here we got some new words. Let's discuss them here. Okay. So what is the meaning of psychologist?
I don't.
Psychologist.
Actually,
Okay, you know, psychology is the study of behavior. You know the meaning of behavior?
yes.
Yeah. How the people act.
I know.
Actions
Yes.
and reactions, attitude, okay? And it's kind of science. It's kind of science and study, okay? This is the psychology. Psychology. But the psychologist is the scientist who studies psychology, right? Okay.
Yes.
So make fun of.
Yes.
What does it mean to
It's
make
like
fun of someone?
she will laugh on his dream.
Yeah, so it's taking it in a funny way or to laugh at something. At something or someone. Or in other words, not taking the situation seriously.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on. As I told you, the spring. Spring
It's source
is,
of water.
yeah, a source of water. Sorry. Source of water. It's like a hole and the water comes out of it.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you a picture for spring. It's like, where is it? Like this one, if you see it clearly. You see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And let me show you fairies, the magical creators. They are in the cartoons and, you know, this fictional stories or fairy tales.
Okay.
here. Yes. Like these, you see them?
Yes.
And you see them in the cartoon, like if you remember Tinker Bell, it's a very famous fairy in the field of cartoon, okay? And they are magical creatures, okay? So let's get back to our topic. Okay. He said while Dick was speaking or describing or talking about his dream, he said the dream was spooky.
Yes.
Spooky means like scary. It was a little spooky too. He said this, or he said that. So here, spooky means like scary. You got it?
Yes.
Good. And the word fairy, I showed you the fairy.
Yes.
The fairy, we call them, they are winged. Winged means they have wings, okay? They fly. Winged creatures, and they are not real. Okay. What else did he mention? Yeah, the word witch. What is the witch?
Yes, I know it is the. I know.
You have witch and you have wizard. You know the difference?
I know what is witch mean.
You know the meaning of witch, but you don't know the meaning of wizard?
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Just to show you a picture for the witch. You know the evil woman in Cinderella?
Yes.
Or the woman that flies on the broom? And Snow White, I'm sorry, the story of Snow White, who give her the poisoned apple.
Oh yes. Okay. I
Yeah,
know.
this is a witch. So it's an evil woman who works with magic. Okay,
Yes.
so let me show you a picture. It's going to be more clear. This.
Yes.
Got it? So
Yes.
the evil witch, so it's the woman who works with magic and spells.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. So the witch is a woman, but the wizard is a man.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, woman who works okay, but the wizard is a man. You know the movie of Harry Potter?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, it's filled, stuffed with wizards. So he was studying in the school of wizards. So
Yes.
he was taught magic and how to use magic and how to use spells. Okay, so here,
Okay.
let me show you a picture of wizard. Like this one.
Yes.
So the wizard is the man who works with magic.
Yes.
A man or a man who spells. Let's make it bad.
Yes.
So let's move
Yes.
to the other part of the unit. Okay, here in this part, you are going to listen to the second part of the dream, but let me ask you something. What do you think is gonna happen in the next part of the dream? Do you think that the snake would attack Dick or not?
I think so.
So you say yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so here I'd like you to read the questions here and the options and listen, and I'll check your answers.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, finished?
Yes.
Good.
Listening. 1. Your answer. Did you feel scared when you saw the snake in the forest?
At first, I was terrified. You know how much I'm afraid of snakes. Soon enough, though, a strange feeling came over me. I felt calm and relaxed, as if I knew the snake wasn't going to hurt me.
It was a mysterious snake, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. While I was looking straight into its eyes, I saw something there. It was almost like looking into the eyes of an old wise man or woman, someone who can see into your soul.
Amazing. What happened next?
The alarm clock rang.
Oh, no.
Yet the memory of the dream has stayed with me. What do you think it means?
The snake is an ancient and important symbol. Some people think it's dangerous and evil, but in truth, it has all sorts of different meanings. For example, it can be a guardian, a protective force. The snake in your dream was guarding the spring, right?
I guess so.
This is an old mythical element, you know.
That's fascinating. But what does it mean?
Well, I think your subconscious is trying to tell you something.
What on earth could that be?
Perhaps it's telling you to confront your fears. Maybe if you dare to look straight into their eyes, they'll change into something different, just like the snake did. Examining your fears can be a source of wisdom.
You think so? Is that what the dream was saying?
Most probably. Either that or you ate something heavy last night and it made you see funny things in your sleep.
Okay, Mustafa, would you like to listen again?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Listening. 1. What do you think happened next in Dick's dream? Listen and compare with your answer. Did you feel scared when you saw the snake in the forest?
At first, I was terrified. You know how much I'm afraid of snakes. Soon enough, though, a strange feeling came over me. I felt calm and relaxed, as if I knew the snake wasn't going to hurt me.
It was a mysterious snake, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. While I was looking straight into its eyes, I saw something there. It was almost like looking into the eyes of an old wise man or woman, someone who can see into your soul.
Amazing. What happened next?
The alarm clock rang.
Oh, no.
Yet the memory of the dream has stayed with me. What do you think it means?
The snake is an ancient and important symbol. Some people think it's dangerous and evil, but in truth, it has all sorts of different meanings. For example, it can be a guardian, a protective force. The snake in your dream was guarding the spring, right?
I guess so.
This is an old mythical element, you know.
That's fascinating. But what does it mean?
Well, I think your subconscious is trying to tell you something.
What on earth could that be?
Perhaps it's telling you to confront your fears. Maybe if you dare to look straight into their eyes, they'll change into something different, just like the snake did. Examining your fears can be a source of wisdom.
You think so? Is that what the dream was saying?
Most probably. Either that or you ate something heavy last night and it made you see funny things in your sleep.
Okay, so here, as you said that the snake's going to attack deck, it didn't happen, so your expectation was not right.
Yes.
Yeah. So here, the snake in the dream was what?
Unusual.
Unusual. Yeah. What happened at the end of the dream?
They felt relaxed.
No. The answer should be that we don't know why, because the alarm clock rang and he couldn't complete the dream, so we don't know what happened in the end.
Yes.
Right? He woke up. According to Carol, snakes what?
Can mean different things.
Correct. Can mean different things. Okay. Carol suggests that Dick
Should face the things he is afraid of.
yeah, should face the things he is afraid of. Okay. So would you like to ask about anything here?
No.
Okay, so let's complete the other part of the words. Okay, he said a snake. So while I was sleeping, I was walking in a forest. Then a snake came out of the blue. What does it mean? Out of the blue.
I don't know.
Okay. For example, I'll give you an example and I'll let you guess the meaning. Okay. While I was talking to my friend on the phone, I wasn't expected anyone to come. So I wasn't expecting anyone to come. And suddenly my father appeared out of nowhere or out of the blue. What does
Yes.
it mean?
It's mean like he surprised you.
Excellent. So here, out of the blue means surprisingly. Surprisingly, like in an unexpected way. So it was unexpected.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Like out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting anybody.
Yes.
If I say to you, while I was walking in the forest, I saw a very big or a very huge lion, so I had to run for my life. Run for my life. It can be like this word my can be replaced with anything else. Like I can say run for his life, run for her life. You know,
He,
can be replaced by
he
anybody. Yeah.
yeah.
What does it mean?
It's mean like he rescue himself.
Yeah, to save yourself or to rescue yourself. It has another meaning with another idioms like save my skin. The same meaning. I had to run to save my skin or to save myself.
Yes.
And by the way, also the word my can be replaced by something else. Him, his, her, you know, sorry, his or her, our, their, and can be replaced by a possessive adjective, replaced by anybody. You understand?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay, one more. If I say someone is telling me something and I say to him, yeah, hurry up, tell me, I'm dying to know. Dying to
Yes,
know.
I know what exactly mean.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Like it's something like I wanted to know very bad.
So I can't wait, tell me, hurry up.
Yes.
Okay, so like I really want to know, or deeply,
Yes.
or eagerly, another way. So like I can't wait. Okay. One more. Yeah, mesmerized. If something is mesmerizing and you are mesmerized.
It's like memory.
No. When I saw the beautiful view, I was mesmerized. Or the beautiful view is so mesmerizing. Or the view here is mesmerizing. I was mesmerized, like fascinated, amazed. It was fantastic. I was attracted from the beauty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like charming.
Yeah, something like this can attract your eyes. So if you were mesmerized, it means that you were fascinated, like amazed. Something was amazing and it attracted you.
Yeah.
Like spectacular. Okay. Yes, guardian. Let me write it down here. Okay, guardian. Like if you say, my father is my guardian or my own guardian.
Yes.
From guard. So
I
what do you think it means?
Guardian. It's about a snake who guardians the place.
So was the guardian of the place. So who's the guardian? Okay, I let you think because I'll end the meeting and upload the new link because we have only 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.